Okay guys, it's time to dive into the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League as Rocksteady's Axel has been going in freaking big time. The game director for Rocksteady Studios' Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been answering some tweets with some very interesting responses, and we're going to take a look at what's going on with that today. On top of that though, we have got a comment that shuts down the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League story theory, so we're going to take a look into that one as well. Very interesting stuff ahead, so if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor for today's video, Control Freak, the #1 in gaming aiming. That's right, we'll make it rhyme. But if you guys head down to the description right now, you can get all of your gaming accessories for your controller with a 12% discount using code CloudPlays. So head on down there, show it some love, and let's dive on in to today's video. So starting off, we have got a few tweets that we want to show you guys to begin with, which we know full well are actually factual, that were posted up just a few days ago now, which has obviously got some reins before we move into some of the bigger stuff, which have had the same sort of responses. So let's take a look at what we've got right here. So it says right here, leave it to my brother Arkham Videos to spot something we didn't. Oh, I know he is loving this. Now, you guys will obviously already know about the calendars that were posted up over the game's map, and people found them to find out that the actual letters that it integrated to was the quote, "he will return," and obviously referring to Batman with the Batman symbol on the final December 14th date. And when this was posted up, Axel actually commented on it with a set of eyes emoji. Very interesting one. Another one that we've got right here is somebody posting up saying, any word on getting a photo mode for Suicide Squad the Justice League? I don't know about all of you, but me as a content creator would be nice to create some photos for my videos. Also, again, completely confirmed, and we know that it's coming. This was posted up on February 7th, and Axel responded with some eyes again. So two things that he's obviously saying to watch out for, and have been through Twitter/X, that we know are definitely going to be playing into the game over future seasons and or updates. But we have some really big ones right here. These are pretty damn interesting to say the least, and these are ones which will probably pique your interest quite a lot. Now, we've got right here from a guy called Trizzy that actually states, hello Rocksteady Axel, can we expect raids to be added in the future? And he actually put in an exact straight statement stating we might have some things cooking but not ready to talk specifics yet. Now, that is absolutely incredible. There are so many different ways that we could work this, with the whole raid system working and how that one works, and maybe the actual mechanical beast that's in the sky could end up being a raid via the tentacles and stuff like that. There is so much that we could run with this one. It just is wild, absolutely wild. But to have an actual statement from the main game director himself stating that they may have some things cooking but not ready to talk specifics does lead me to believe that we are going to have some very interesting end game. So if you guys haven't already, before the season 1 actually comes out, you're going to want to make sure you're grinding out those characters, and at least grinding out your main character to make sure that you're ready for anything that they can bring to the table when it comes to this game. Another comment that we had right here was Rocksteady Axel. Could we see targeted loot missions eventually, like target farming snipers or grenades, or new notorious or infamous weapons, if you will? Cause some of the drop rates are abysmal in my case, or new craftable weapons, new archetypes for weapons, question marks, all over the board, and some very interesting information indeed. And Axel actually posts up those eye emojis again, even though this one was coming up just earlier on today. But a very big one and a bombshell indeed, if this is something that we are going to be looking at. Maybe this could entail quite a lot with the raids that we've already had in place. It would be very interesting to see how that one pans out. And we had, for those of you guys who quite like the development streams and the Q&A streams and stuff like that coming up, somebody put here, do you know if there will be any Suicide Squad code giveaways or any sort of official developer streams? I got told there was going to be some, but haven't seen any yet. Sorry for the weird question, just curious, as I can't afford to buy this amazing game yet, which is absolutely lovely comment indeed. But Axel actually responds to that saying, maybe keep your eyes peeled for updates on dev streams and Q&As. Now, Axel does actually seem to be going in quite hard with a lot of these responses, with a lot of eye emojis responding to a lot of things. So some of them may be hit and miss, some of them may be actually legit, but Derek Brown, the community manager for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, has actually had very little responses for people, while Axel's just been going in, and obviously it's kind of funny to see it play out. But hopefully Derek Brown will have some more things to say very soon, as he's been a little bit quiet on the old response farming. Anywho, another thing that you guys may have seen or not seen just recently is a post that had made its way up on Twitter and or X, as the developers inside of this game is just absolutely mental. There seems to be a lot of things, but Dell Walker, who is previously a artist for Rocksteady Games, actually had something quite controversial to say, as we had a post coming up right here from Colin on YouTube responding via a 7 Spidey Comics tweet that stated originally, "This is the most childish thing I've ever heard. Just because the story of the game is bad, despite working on several other projects people still liked." Somebody who quote tweeted that stated, "7 Spidey, you're a genuine effing dumbass. The people from Sweet Baby that worked on the story for this game pretty much wrote the whole game. In other projects that were actually good, all they did was consult for representation in the project. Holy S, like how effing dumb are you?" And actually, the artist from Suicide Squad inside of Rocksteady had obviously seen this post and thought, no sir, you are completely wrong and I'm tired of the misinformation. And this guy is actually quite renowned for this on Twitter, so he's always a very funny one to follow indeed. So make sure you go and follow him, you don't want to miss this. All of the references so far are down in the description. But he responds with, "Sweet Baby came in to consult for script dialogue. The story was pretty much complete a year before they came on. This story was created by the same two people who did the story for Arkham City and Arkham Knight. Now you can have a source, you can be released from your lies and misinformation. The drama around this game is on fire and I love it. This stuff is absolutely hilarious right now because everything seems to be up in the air. Developers, artists, and people that worked on the game or in and around the game seem to be coming out and having enough of the BS that's coming from just absolute nobodies inside of this. Meanwhile, though, we do have a lot of people who are defending the game right now, a lot of converters. You will see it in the comment sections of a lot of these videos that we're putting up just recently. So many people are now starting to play and enjoy the game for what it actually is, knowing full well that there's a lot coming to the table in future, although it doesn't seem to still be enough just right yet. We're yet to see the big turnaround, which I'm hoping Season 1 will bring, as we have a lot of people on Twitter, on X, on Instagram, on Facebook, all defending the game with actually no stead inside of it because they're not actually playing. So it's a little bit baffling because the numbers are obviously quite low. If they spent less time actually posting up tweets that nobody was really reading and actually spent time playing the game and defending it in the way that it really needs to be defended in, then that would speak absolute volumes. But unfortunately, that is all we got time for today. I may have another video going up for you guys later on, whether it is going to be Suicide Squad or an additional video from a different looter shooter and or open world inside of the gaming scene. We'll have to wait and see. I've got a few things in the pipeline for you guys that hopefully you do enjoy. If you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thank you for your ongoing support. Let's get this game and make it great again. But as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.